Hey everyone, it's James. Welcome back with another amazing episode of the Welcome Legacy Podcast. This is episode 5, interview with Mike, aka HIT, which stands for Hip Hop Is Thrivin. The quote of the day: Your past doesn't define you, your decisions today do. In this episode of the Welcome Legacy Podcast, I sit down with my younger cousin Mike, also known by his rap name HIT, which stands for Hip Hop Is Thrivin. We didn't grow up together, but our bond is strong. His dad and I are first cousins. Our moms are sisters. Mike is a father who works 2 jobs and is dedicated to his music. His dad is he's a retired Marine, and now he has been owning a trucking company for over almost 30 years. And Mike is carving his own lane through responsibility, hustle, and creativity. In this episode, we talk about family legacy, fatherhood, entrepreneurship through music, staying focused in the middle of life battles. Tune in and be inspired by a story of redemption, grit, and purpose. If y'all are getting any value out of this content, please like, share, and comment. Also, a video will be dropping every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. on all streaming platforms. What's up, Mike?
What it do? What's good? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, cuz. Just getting it in, man. Getting it in, being positive, man. Gotta lead by example.
I already know it. That's what's up, man. I appreciate all you doing. You got a lot of hustles, man, and it's good to see the hard work, you know what I'm saying, coming to fruition for real, for real. So respect to you.
Yes, sir. Persistence is key. Gotta stay persistent out here on the grind, man. You gotta figure it out, trying to bring in multiple streams of income for the family, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Well, like I say, everyone, this is episode 5. And I got HIT right here with me. Mr. Hip Hop Is Thrivin. And when this is a father's grind episode. Okay, we're gonna dive into these questions. Starting out is early life and influence.
Okay.
What was life like growing up in a neighborhood, and how did it shape you?
Life like growing up in the neighborhood.
And the way, because you was born in Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yep.
let's talk about growing up in Virginia, because
Oh,
it's a
okay.
different area.
So basically, I moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So my early life in Virginia, I wasn't there that long. I was there till I was 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I have memories there, but like not really like that. Then we moved from Virginia to Florida.
To Fort Lauderdale, wasn't
Mm-hmm. Coral
it?
Springs, Fort Lauderdale, and Pompano Beach for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, we were doing that. Then we moved to South Carolina for like a few years. Then we
Yeah.
moved to Georgia.
Yeah, I
Then I
remember
moved to
all on it.
California. Like, it was just so much movement going on. Like, it was an adjustment all
Yeah.
the time. But I appreciate the experience because I was able to see a lot and interact with a lot of different type of people.
See a bunch of different cultures too, from going to
Mm-hmm.
different states, and everything ain't the same.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but
Mm-hmm.
traveling is moving in different places in different states. You get to see so many different things,
Yeah, you do.
and then you get to pick, like, man, I might want to stay here when I get older. I might want to
Mm-hmm.
stay here when I get older. But
No, it really is like that. Like parts of me sometimes wish I stayed in one area and grew up with the same friends and all that.
mm-hmm,
But I'm glad I didn't. I got friends all over. Like I got friends in Texas, I got friends in Cali, I got friends in Florida, New York. So
yeah,
it's really dope. You know what I mean?
yeah, that is, that's cool. All right, question number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad, a retired Marine and trucking company owner, what
Mm-hmm.
lessons did he instill in you that stuck?
Hard work first and foremost. Like that's a hard working man. Even to this day, like the grind never stops with him. Um, just being honorable, being a man of integrity, you're holding your word meaning something, being persistent, whatever it is you want to get out of life, you got to work for it. A lot of things, man. He was a lot of my friends' quote unquote father, because they didn't grow up with a father. So he was like a father figure to them too. And he would instill a lot of the same things like that with them. So yeah, he's a special man. He's a special guy. I'm blessed to have him as a father, for real, for real.
Yeah, damn sure looked up to Wallace growing up.
Yeah.
Come down in that damn before he had that 4Runner, he used to have the camera with the 15s in it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that gold 4Runner with the 415s.
Mm-hmm.
And
My Uncle Charles got that car now. He still got it. He rebuilt the engine. Yeah, he's still driving that.
ain't that something?
Yeah.
And we used to love riding in that damn truck because he'll come down for a couple of days and come to the house. We'll barbecue and stuff, and then we'll sit next to the truck because that shit used to bang.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to be listening to Master P. And that shit just be banging. I'm like, damn, that joker that banging. Couldn't even sit in the back seat of the dang on thing because it was so loud.
Hell nah. That would be a mistake. You'd be deaf as hell.
Yeah. All right. That's cool though. But basically being a father, led by example. He just didn't lead by his words. He showed you a man is gonna get up and gonna do something. He's not just gonna talk about it, right? Because he built his business from the ground up, and he's still at it every day. So he's still hungry, right?
Yeah,
That's what fathers supposed to do with their kids. They're supposed to show them, I'm not just gonna talk to you, right? I'm gonna show you the same thing I'm doing with my kids.
Absolutely.
I'm out here every day with them, showing them, hey, we're gonna get this like this, right? Because you can't tell somebody to do something that you're not doing yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? You can't say, oh, go work hard every day, but you sitting your ass on the couch every day watching TV or playing video games. I'm like, this nigga lazy. He gonna tell me to go to work, but he can't even get up and wash the dish. He ain't paying no bill.
Right.
Man, get out of here, man.
Yeah, it's easy to dismiss that because you seeing the results of it, right? Like from the not working, you're like, okay, you saying do this and you'll get this, but you don't even have that. So how can you know what I'm saying? So it's amazing how people will do as I say, not as I do a lot of the times, and that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times, especially when you're growing up and you be getting so much information in, and people be telling you to do this and telling you to do that, and then you only really idolize the person that's really doing something.
Yeah, for real, for
Yeah,
real.
really, like just like me growing up, it was the boys out there hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Them boys just they wasn't talking about it. They was out there figuring out a way to go get that money.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what lead me towards that life.
I mean, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always play a part. Like who's in your immediate circle, what they're doing, what you aspire to get out of life. If they closely resemble that, you're gonna lean more so towards that. So I get it.
And whoever is showing you through their actions and not just by their words.
Absolutely.
Let's get to the next one. When did you first fall in love with music?
Young. Young, man. When I was a kid, that's all we listened to. Really, my dad instilled that in me. He was always putting me onto new music from the time I was young. Even to this day, like he'll put me onto a new artist. I'm like, you listen to that? Like, damn. You know what I mean? So, like, he really, would be in that truck. You know what I'm saying? He'd be playing all type of music. Everything from Jaheim, Anthony Hamilton, to Master P, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Everything in between that. So, Yeah, he really helped shape my love for music, for real, for real.
Got a wide selection.
He really does. Reggae, all of that. R&B, hip, all of it, man.
With that, with the
Yep.
music, man, it's always good to be diverse
Yeah.
because like a lot of these these younger kids. See, you not too much younger than me.
Right.
So a lot of these young kids, they don't listen to the gospel or
Mm-hmm.
R&B or like even some of them country songs got a lot of meaning to it. Rock and roll
Right.
songs, like a lot of that stuff has a lot of meaning, but they're stuck on listening to this drill music.
I mean, it has its place. I understand what it's for and all that. And, you know, I think a lot of it mirrors where you are in your life
Yeah,
a lot of the time. Like, a lot of people will listen to certain music that puts them in that place. I
mm,
like listening to peaceful, calmful stuff that's going to set my mind right to get on that grind and persevere. I
mm,
can't listen to stuff that's going to affect my spirit.
yeah,
And I bring that out to the world. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's how, like I said, that's the thing about being diverse
Mm-hmm.
because the majority of the stuff that a lot of these kids, when the music influence your life,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're listening to this stuff, always talking about killing this person, doing this and doing that,
What's going to stop you from doing it?
yeah, you gonna, even if the thing about it these days, even if they're in a home with two
Mm-hmm.
parents in them, a good home upbringing, they never was in the ghetto, none of that. Even if they're in that situation, they get on this music, everybody listen to it, and they be like, damn, I wanna go shoot somebody, or I wanna go be a gangster, or I wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
And
they
it's not
want
just the
to have
young, and it's not just the young guys. It's the athletes. Look at John Morant. Like he almost tricked himself out of hundreds of millions of dollars playing
hmm
with guns. And I'm like, you're in the NBA, bro.
See,
Yeah.
that's stupid, but it's by that's how the music influence you. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're diverse in your portfolio with the music, you listen to this, you listen to this, especially when you was raised up in a house with some older parents.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was in there with grandma, my mama, and we would listen to old school, Isley Brothers, Johnny Gill,
Mm-hmm.
Temptations,
Mm-hmm. The stylistics, all of them. Yep.
yeah, Mary J. Blige, and
Yep.
then
Yep.
with your daddy and Steph and them, Stacey and them, I started listening to Master P and Trick
Mm-hmm.
Daddy and like Uncle Jim with the reggae music because that's all he ever really played.
Man, he would dog that reggae music, but it would be good
Yeah,
though. He'd
yeah,
be bumping.
him and Uncle Henry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hmm So I was like, damn. So I'm taking all this in, and then
Mm-hmm.
like Simon, used to be riding in
R.I.P.
the car with Simon, R.I.P. My stepdaddy Simon. He would listen to everything in the car.
Mm-hmm.
We be riding down the road. He got some rock and roll playing, but it wouldn't be like none of that headbanger stuff. It'd be like a cool vibe, and then like a country thing come on, and he'll listen to that. Like he was diverse with what he was listening to.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man. Every genre has its place,
yeah, it do.
and if you're open to receive whatever they're bringing to you, you get some good out of it.
Yeah, you do. You do, man. So it's good to listen to all type of music and
Mm-hmm.
not just that crazy stuff that you out here doing something. Listen to something that got that uplift you, make you get your ass up and make you want to go get some money or something. Money
Exactly.
motivation.
Mm-hmm. I'm with that.
Hustle and grind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into fatherhood and responsibility.
Okay.
How has becoming a father changed your perspective on life and hustle?
Well, being an active father,
Mm-hmm.
the responsibility is a little bit heavier, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're responsible for this individual past it. They think when they turn 18, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah. It's a lifetime commitment.
Yep. A
Lifetime
marriage.
commitment.
Life.
Yeah, exactly. And beyond that, like it shows like life is bigger than just you. You're responsible for a legacy that you help create.
Correct.
It's, you know what I'm saying? So in that, you gotta grind. You gotta instill those values in your child, and as well as provide that lifestyle for yourself and for your family. You want the best for your family. If you're a certain type of man, certain type of individual, you're gonna want the best for your family. So you're gonna do whatever it takes to go out there and get it. And it's gonna be late nights, you're gonna be tired, gonna be hurting. But in the long term, when you look at it, that established legacy is what it's about.
That's good. That's real good. Becoming a father, somebody that wants to be a father.
Mm-hmm.
If you was on the wrong path and you want to see your kids do better than you did,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna change your whole perspective of life,
Yeah.
and you're gonna change for the better for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made me do a 360. Looking at my kids and looking at the person that I was becoming in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter about no money. It didn't matter about none of that stuff. It mattered more about the person that I was becoming to them and the person that I was betraying to be to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that they gonna look up to me no matter what.
Right.
And if they see what I'm doing, they're gonna rinse and repeat. They're gonna do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
So I told myself, I said I can't keep doing this because I'm leading them wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
leading them wrong. And I'm leading myself into a grave of going back to prison and probably doing a longer sentence.
Mm.
Because like I could knock on wood right now. Some of the stuff that I used to do as a kid, I probably would still be locked up to this day if I had got caught.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, growing up, you gonna take penitentiary chances
Yeah.
every every chance. It being opportunities, stuff like that. So I could definitely attest to that. But I just thankful that God had mercy and grace, and I'm able to not be in that situation. Because some people, it takes that to learn. Some people, it takes more. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
It's
people rinse and repeat. They do. A
mm-hmm.
lot of people don't learn. Just like they fall down, fall down, fall down, and out here in the street,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep getting up. They get up, but they run right back to the same thing.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. The thing about it, we're supposed to learn from our mistakes.
Right. Or learn from the mistakes of others.
Yeah. The teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at anybody that's going in and out of jail, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they catching the same thing, like drug charges over and over and over again,
Mm-hmm.
right? You look at that person and be like, damn, this joker done went back to jail for the same thing. You're like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea to do, right? I don't
When
think
you
it's a
put
good
it like that,
idea.
how simply it sounds, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it sounds simple, but
right.
soon as that person get out of jail,
Mm-hmm.
he come back, big knots in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So they like, damn, like this boy get out it's like he can make the money fall out the sky. Huh? So
Yeah.
so it's like I don't care what I gotta do. I'm gonna go try it type deal. So that's
Mm-hmm.
they look at the mistakes but don't see the corrective pattern. They see the person keep doing the same thing, so they don't think that he's correcting, right? You're
Yeah.
not correcting by keep doing the same thing. You're correcting by learning from that failure and going to try something different if that's not benefiting you.
Right.
Going back and forth to jail is not benefiting you at all.
At all.
Every time you go there, you got to restart to come back and do it again. And it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like death because it just you can't thrive like that, man. You
Nah,
can't, because a lot of people spend so much time in their life in those situations. You waste so much time, and time is so precious, and you can never get that back.
that's the most valuable asset you have is
Yeah.
time.
Yes, it is. So
So yeah, to put yourself for people to put themselves in situations that take away the time. See, my thing is you got to, if you're going to be putting yourself in situations like that, you got to be mindful and resourceful for that. All right, if I'm doing this, probably should have a lawyer on retainer. Probably wouldn't want to have a public defender defending me.
mm-hmm.
If I'm not paying taxes, I probably should go about it this way and circumvent things, subsidize companies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would think further ahead. It's like such minimal thought into it because it's a day to day. Like, I'm just living for today.
Yep.
It's like, brother, there's 365 of them in a year. That's just 1 year. And it takes what they say it takes about a month to like break a bad habit, something like that, or to create a habit.
Yeah.
So if you take
smoking and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, if it takes 30 days to break or make a habit and you got 365 of them, that could change your life.
Yeah.
And thrive.
11 more months.
Come on now.
To keep it moving.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's hit this next one.
Okay.
What's one lesson you want your son to learn from your journey?
I just gotta pick one. That's tough. That's a question. Okay. I guess the biggest thing would be to remain, your authentic self, man. People are gonna try to change you in your journey. People are gonna try to knock you off course. And I've seen it happen where people become different, bitter, and hardened. And then I've also seen it the other way where people have been joyful and happy. And it's just a matter of the mindset of what perspective you're going with. And are you allowing people to infiltrate your spirit and what's your journey? So I just tell him to, you know what I'm saying? Be you, man. And I accept you for who you are. You know what I mean? Because you my son and I love you. That's what I would say.
So be yourself. Continue
man.
your journey.
Come on, man.
Eliminate the distractions. Focus.
Come on now. And it doesn't matter. Like people, the things that like people be tripping about, it don't matter. It never did. That's the biggest lesson I had learned, honestly. Like I used to take things personal. I used to be in my feelings about stuff. But you gotta just realize, like, bro, it don't matter. Like,
yeah. Because a lot of people come in your life for a season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either they're gonna help you grow, you're gonna get some information from them that you need to go to the next step, or they just gonna eliminate themselves all the way out your life because they seen your energy and they seen your light, right? They seen your light, and you didn't even have to push them away because your light within you shined so bright it just pushed them away from you because they wasn't supposed to go on the path with you.
That's a good saying. I ain't heard it like that before. That's a good one. That's a gem right there. That's a bar. For real. That's real though. That's real talk.
Yeah, a lot of people not meant to ride the whole wave with you.
Mm-hmm.
They're in your life for seasons.
Yeah.
All right. How do you balance two jobs, being a father, and pursuing music?
Hey, you gotta want it. You just gotta want it, bro. That's all I gotta. You just gotta want to do it. Like that's all. To summarize it, like you know,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, like nothing's gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. That's how I look at it. Like if I gotta work 2 jobs, I gotta work 2 jobs, man. I'm gonna get it so I can maintain the lifestyle I have. Like if I want to do my music, or I do want to do my music and I'm doing my music, hey, booth right there. Like booth right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not playing. So I invest in myself. I invest. I put my money into myself. I put my time into myself and my family as well to get the best outcome I can get.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been pursuing music half of my life because, I'm a great artist and I need to do that.
Yeah.
And you're a great artist too. You've been pursuing music for the longest as well. And you got so many hustles. Like, you like Boosie for real, bro. I'm like, this dude got 5711 jobs. Like, this is incredible. And still making music and doing a podcast. And, you know what I'm saying? You're maximizing your hours that are allowed it to you. And that's the difference between a lot of people. Some people are like, I don't have enough time to do this or do that. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like, you got to make time.
Yeah. I know certain things I need to work on a little more, especially with optimizing the best
Mm-hmm.
time because like now, like with the lawn care business, I'm basically just trying to do that 4 weeks, 4 days out the week. And
Mm-hmm.
then Friday, Saturday, like we've been doing like some moving jobs.
Okay.
Like we do like one or two Friday or Saturday. And then Sundays recording. And
Yeah, knock out content. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm trying to balance it out as best I
Yeah.
can.
You got a schedule. That's all that matters. Like, you putting it in its place in this order, it's gonna fall through the
Yeah.
way it's supposed to.
Hmm. Yep, just like a daily routine.
Mm-hmm.
It's generally a daily routine. I wake up at 4:45 in the morning
Every morning?
every morning, except for
Dang.
like on Sundays because Sundays I kind of sleep in at like 6:30.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because some Saturdays I still have to work. So if I don't have to work, then I probably sleep in at like 6:30.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Get a little about a little hour extra. But other than that, Monday through Friday, I'm up at 4:45 in the morning.
Get into it.
4:45 in the morning. I get up, come in here, do my prayer.
Mm.
I write my affirmations down. Then I do like a little Bible study.
Okay.
I do that every morning and read the Proverbs because it's a Proverbs. It's 31 Proverbs. All
Okay.
right. So what I did, I write down what sticks out to me out of
Mm-hmm.
the Proverbs, right? And
Right.
that's kind of like what I meditate on in the morning.
Okay.
And then I'll probably read a little bit of Kings, the
That's a good
Kings,
one.
Kings
That's a
one or
good one.
two, and I've been kind of heavy, like read more like Job,
Okay.
reading a lot of,
You
man,
went through a lot. You
yeah,
went through a lot.
he did, lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Though is because he was so loyal, and the devil wanted to test him to see would
Mm-hmm.
he break his loyalty, but he couldn't break him.
Still strong.
Yeah, he couldn't break him. And basically I do that, and then get my little workout in, and
Okay.
I make my coffee, and it's
Now
time.
all of this is done by what time?
Generally by 5, by 6, by 6 o'clock, probably a little
Dang.
5.
So
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? You see how much you did within an hour and a half span?
it don't even be an hour and a half. It generally be about an hour.
An hour, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a lot. That's a lot.
yeah,
See, maximizing that time.
yeah. And then that kind of like, because when I write the affirmations down, that time
Mm,
I write the affirmations down, that's kind of like meditation time because I listen to frequencies.
okay.
Yeah, 432 hertz
Okay.
frequency. This kind of like a healing frequency, mindful, spiritual, focus,
Okay.
stuff like that. But I've been listening to frequencies. I'm gonna tell you like that. When I was first trying to start working on myself and my mind, right? It came to meditation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with meditation, you're sitting there, you're basically trying to vision yourself doing something and trying to stop the things that you're doing that you know that's hurting yourself, right?
Okay.
So you're meditating through the pain, you're meditating through the hurt, you're meditating through all the garbage that's in your mind that you're trying to get out.
Okay.
So I was looking for meditation music for focus. Cause I
Mm.
sit there and I just start reading. I used to love to read though, right? Pick up a book. I used to read like 2 books a day,
Okay.
and but my focus wasn't like I was kind of like all over the place because I'm out here tearing my ass and like drinking every day, so it's kind of like you lost it. So
Mm.
I just started looking for frequency, like meditation music for focus, and then I started listening to jazz.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, and started listening to jazz, and then I started, I guess like like on YouTube.
Mm.
Once you be listening to a certain thing, a video just pop up.
Yeah, suggestions and stuff.
Yeah, so the suggestion popped up, and then it was just a frequency,
Mm.
and so you hear it be like, oh, then you'll hear something else in the background because all of us vibrate off frequency.
We're surrounded by frequency. We
Yeah,
can't see it, but there's literally
there.
when we speak, when we're just move, like it's
Yeah.
all bouncing off
hmm
of yeah
So
energy
when you're
frequency.
down, and you're sad,
Mm.
on a low frequency.
Yeah.
When you're cheerful, happy, smiling, motivated,
Yeah.
high frequency.
That's
That's
facts. That's facts.
that's right. So once I started just listening to this, because I got up, man. I'm talking about I get up and exercise, and I just got up and one day because I had to get knee surgery, my ACL, meniscus, and all that repaired because my
Damn.
leg was kind of messed up. So I got the surgery done, and I got my ass up because I used to ice that shit to make sure because it was hurting so bad. But I didn't take no pain medication.
Mm.
I didn't take no aspirin, no Motrin. I didn't take
Dang.
none of that shit when I
Got
got.
it through it.
No,
Dang.
what helped me get through it was ice.
Mm.
So I would sit ice on my leg, and it helped me because the ice helps heal it.
Mm.
Cause that medicine tear my stomach up. I can't take that Motrin, the Tylenol, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So when I got up good enough, cause I was hopping around on the crutch for a little bit, but they got me right back. As soon as I got the day I got the surgery done, they had me up and walking. So when I got up walking better, all I would do was walk. I would walk 5 miles, 6 miles, and I would have my headphones on listening to frequencies the whole damn time. And it kind of like opened up a different person within me. Like I didn't
Mm.
want to do none of the shit that I used to do. Like
Mm.
it's kind of like cleared out everything because you start hearing so much noise. Like, hey man, you stop doing this. You need to do this and this, and then you got the addictions, whatever you dealing with. They still, hey man, you forgetting about me, man. Hey man,
Mm.
come on back. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to be that person. I need you to be the person that you used to be.
Right.
Hey, come on back, man. Come on back. But the frequencies and the walking helped me eliminate all of that noise. So to this day,
That's
yeah, to this
what's
day,
up.
it's the frequencies, meditation, like it have you peace. Like it to me, it's peaceful. It's a peace of mind, especially when you listen to it early in the morning because you set your tone for
Mm.
the day.
Throughout the day. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with your affirmations, you set your tone throughout the whole day. So can't
Mm.
nobody tear your spirit down or none of that.
Mm.
Yeah, but let's get
I
to it.
appreciate that. I'm gonna start implementing that in my life, man. That John sound for real, for real. That John sound
I'm gonna
powerful.
I'm gonna send you some.
Please do.
I'm gonna text you some. They long though. They were like 3 4 hours.
That's cool.
Yeah, but
I got time.
yeah, like I said, you just go through them and then like you go through them and then you'll hear one and you be like, dang, like it's touching a
Hmm.
different tone. Like it's you know what I mean. You'll feel it, and then you'll probably listen to that one, and you'll find another one that sounds like that. Because a lot of
Hmm.
people like listen to water sounds and all type of stuff.
Hmm.
All right, let's get to this music and creativity.
Okay.
HIT stands for Hip Hop Is Thrivin.
Hmm.
What does that mean What does that name mean to you?
It just means like I'm contributing to hip hop and I'm appreciating the future and the past. So because I'm contributing to it, it's gonna be better. I'm gonna take it to another level. And that's where it comes from.
So hip hop is thriving. You keeping the real hip hop alive.
Mm-hmm. God, you know I'm gonna come with them bars, man. I'm gonna come with them bars. I'm gonna make they gonna get a word out of me, like, whether they want to hear it or not. I'm gonna say something and be like, damn, this dude is clever.
Hmm. The music lives on,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just like now, somebody writes a book, music. Hundreds of years pass by. Your name come up. Your music is still here,
Yeah.
right? You're
Yeah.
not. You won't be lost like a lot of people that have ideas that they
Mm-hmm.
never that they never pushed or brought to life, right?
Mm. Right.
They say, ask you a question.
Mm.
What is the wealthiest place?
Where's the wealthiest place like on the planet?
Hmm.
Like, are you talking monetarily or spiritually?
Both.
Um, that's relative. The wealthiest place is with somebody who's of a sound mind and body and spirit, like mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. Like,
I
I
tell
can't.
you,
I don't know. I don't got an answer for that.
it's the graveyard.
The graveyard
The graveyard
is the wealthiest place.
is the wealthiest place. You
Yeah,
know
you're gonna
why?
have to elaborate on that.
I'm about to.
Okay.
The wealthiest place is the graveyard
Okay.
because how many people you think had great ideas, great songs, great books, great movies,
Mhm.
right? Great businesses, right?
Mhm.
They never brought them to life,
Mm.
right? They
Right.
died with that. They never they never pushed themselves a little harder to bring it to life, to fruition, to become a mega business, right?
Mhm.
Or that genre of music didn't nobody ever hear, or
Mhm.
that book that could have helped millions and millions of people.
Yeah.
They could have created wealth that would last generations to come, right?
Mhm.
It's so much money, so many businesses, books, movies that's never came to life because they died with it, man.
Mm.
So the graveyard is the wealthiest place.
I see where you're going from with that
It's
one.
yeah, the graveyard is the wealthiest place. A lot
Okay.
of people were scared to start the business because they didn't know how to do it.
Yeah. Scared to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Fail.
many how many people you think they're scared to fail?
I would say 99,
Nine.
99% of people.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, a
It's
lot. Everybody's scared to fail to a certain degree because they think about the consequences. Like, this might devastate my family, or this might be a reach, or maybe it's too lofty of a goal. I can't obtain it, and they
mm-hmm.
just kind of like psych themselves out.
Yep. And then they stay in their comfort zone
Mm-hmm.
and live a mediocre life.
Mm.
Ain't nothing wrong with living the life that you choose. Nothing wrong with it. I would never talk down on it or downgrade anyone that just comfortable with whatever they got going in. Whatever
Right.
they got going on. If you're comfortable with it, I'm happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if you have certain things that you know that will work, put it to life.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, put it to life. He's the richest man in the world. Jeff Bezos put his book selling business to life. One of the
Mm-hmm.
richest men in the world. business is growing within itself.
Yeah.
Really don't got to do much because it's just it grew up from a book business to software to, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Now it's damn near like
it's
outdoing
amazing.
Walmart. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
impressive where people take it. It's impressive where people take it with just an idea or action to an idea where they can bring it to for sure.
It started with an idea using
Mm-hmm.
just like this topic, right? Music and creativity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Use your creativity. Because the story of like Bill Gates, he didn't really know what he was doing. He told the company that he knew what he was doing with the computer coding and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he got himself in position and built Microsoft up.
Come on now.
Yeah, but he used his creativity to get him in that spot because he knew if he got in that spot, he was gonna take it and run with it.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the thing. Like, what's meant for you is meant for you, but you
Hmm.
also gotta go to it. Like, because they say faith without works is dead, man. So
Yeah.
it could be for you, but you might not get there because the work isn't there.
Hmm. You just gotta figure it out
Mm-hmm.
because the idea didn't come to you for no reason.
Exactly. That's valid.
Yeah, it's true. All right. What kind of stories do you want to tell through your music?
I like to tell all type of stories. I like to tell good stories, hype good ones. Everything that I talk about is based off a time period of my life.
Hmm.
You can chronicle it and like see it and factually document that that's real, that happened. That's why I don't talk about certain things. I don't talk about spinning. I don't talk about, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of crazy. I don't do that. What I do is I go out, I have a good time, I vibe, I enjoy life. You know what I'm saying?
Party
So
lifestyle, yep.
yeah, so I bring that to life,
Hmm.
and that's what I do, man. I'm authentic.
See, a lot of people kind of like they like to fabricate their lifestyle, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of times, just like a lot of these people that be rapping or whatever else, they be talking about certain things that they never did,
Right.
and a lot of people be believing it.
Yeah.
And everything that I talk about is something I don't did or my situation because I grew up in the era of rapping stories,
Yeah.
right? Trick Daddy, right?
He's a great storyteller.
Yeah, one of my favorite rappers, Trick Daddy,
Hmm.
Master P.
Another one.
Yeah, I even Snoop, Tupac. Tupac was one of the most lyrical person in my upbringing, but Trick Daddy used to tell better stories.
I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah, Trick told them stories, and then you listen to it. You
Hmm.
like, damn, like how he put that thing together. So had me end up beating on the table.
Hmm.
You can't catch me, boy. But his one of his first songs, I had the tape. It
the
was
the
up,
the
man.
cassette.
Don't live that long.
Okay.
I be waited. Yeah, that was my favorite damn song growing up. Me and Dominique, we sitting there listening to it.
Hmm.
We had an old three string on the old guitar, right?
Hmm.
And I be man, and shit had a little pots and pans and shit. We be sitting there playing, listen to the music. We played that tape so much till it popped. And
Yo,
then I got the clear tape. I got the little clear tape.
no, not the scotch. No,
I
that's
got
not the
clear
same.
tape and I fixed that damn. Every time it went over that little spot, it'll blue like go over. I fixed that damn tape.
Man, put that scotch on it.
I had that joke working, boy. I had to hear that, boy. that JT Money Kite.
Okay.
That used to be one of my favorite songs. All right, let's get to this one. What struggles have fueled your lyrics the most?
What struggles, like personal struggles?
Yeah, like let's see. Not supposed to say struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say what give you gas to keep continuing um producing music.
Oh,
What motivates you?
uh, I always feel like I get counted out sometimes because like I overachieve in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think that people sometimes just waiting for me to like not deliver how I've been delivering because it's been increases every year. We doing bigger, 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 better things. So that's what motivates me. Like, nah, I'm really who I say I am, and I'm gonna show you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
A little gas to keep you moving.
Yup.
Yep. Keep producing it. Keep putting out that content. You love what you do. Keep
Mm-hmm.
doing it. Don't let nobody tell you different.
Yeah, like heck, nah, man. I'm gonna pop out and show them every time, every time, man,
Yeah.
every time.
This is how it's going, and this is what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get on entrepreneurship and mindset. Do you see your music and work ethic as a form of entrepreneurship?
100%. It's ran like a business.
Mm-hmm.
I got subsidiaries in my business, so yeah, it's one and the same. My name itself is a business, like literally, it's a LLC. So yeah, you have to, and I had to learn that the hard way. Like, when you go to these labels and they're asking for EPKs and they're asking for, what I'm saying, different things, you're like, damn, like, why I gotta do that? Oh, because it's a business. Like, it's the music business, and it's hard to separate. Some people just love doing the music, but they hate the business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm growing to understand it. I think people hate it because they get frustrated because they don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. So you the one that told me about getting that BMI number.
Yeah, yeah. And you know how I knew that? Because somebody told me that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going into situations, I'm like, damn, like I don't have this, I don't have that. I gotta, yeah, man. That's the business of it.
Mm-hmm. As if you're gonna be your own boss.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know the business, especially if you're trying to progress in it.
Yeah, because trust me, they are going to take advantage. If you don't know, they will. All right now. I've seen it happen to the best of them.
Them jokers be signing them deals and they get that little bit of money up front and they never receive another cent on royalties.
Ever,
Mm-hmm.
ever, and it's an easy look over the contract. It's an easy negotiation, or it's an easy walk away. Like you need. I feel like as an artist, if you get put into a situation where you have to negotiate, you should have the mindset like walking away is always an option. And honestly, it's
Especially
usually
if
my
you don't
my
understand
first option. Hmm?
if you don't understand it.
Right. And even if you do understand it, you still walk away because they're gonna try to trick you and to lowball you or get you in a situation that's difficult to get out because like you would think having profitable artists would be like an incentive for them to be like, oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna keep pushing money into it. But how many artists are really profitable? How many artists are really filling out arenas and doing that? It's a facade. It's like
Mm-hmm.
wrestling. It's like acting. It really is. And I had to learn that too. That was like it was definitely disappointing. I was like, damn, I thought it was one thing. It is completely different. Like it is a show for sure.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to keep up with the image instead of having the money.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, Master P said when he flew out to I think California to talk to Jimmy Iovine, they offered him a check for $1 million, and he was like, why would this guy offer me $1 million? And he really don't even know me. They offered him $1 million just for his name, but he
Mm.
wouldn't own no rights or nothing to his name
You see what I'm saying?
for like 10 years. And Master P say, "Man, I had $500 in my pocket." See Murder talking trash to him. Say, "Hey man, we gonna take this $1 million, go buy some bricks,
Mm-hmm.
flood the neighborhood." Master P say, "Man, I ain't taking that money, man." He say, "Man, we only got $500." He say, "Man, I ain't taking that money." He say, "Hey man, if this guy offered me $1 million for my name,
How much
how
is it
much?
really worth?
How much am I really worth?
Yup.
Am I worth? I could be worth $10 million, $50 million, $100 million.
Even two.
Yeah, even two.
Even 1.5. You know what I'm saying?
In this
More than
case,
what.
in this case, over 500 million.
Exactly. Exactly. And that goes back to my point. Like,
Yeah.
being able to say no.
Hmm.
Being able to say no, man.
Sold over 100 million records back then.
Come on now. Come on
Yeah,
now.
over 100 million records.
Not too
Just
many artists doing that.
self, huh?
I said, not too many artists doing that. And
Yeah,
he was selling a lot of them records out the trunk.
yeah. But the thing about it, he started uh, a record company in
Mm-hmm.
California when he was 19. His granddaddy died, and his grandma gave him $10,000. She gave all the kids $10,000 out of the insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
So he started the business with that $10,000. So he was
At that age.
already
On
out there, but he had the entrepreneur mindset.
it.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, I know what I want, and I'm finna go make it happen no matter what. And I ain't giving up
Exactly.
until I do
That's dope. That's inspirational.
it. Yeah, it is. All right, let's see it. What keeps you going when times get tough?
Um, no, knowing and understanding that it's temporary. It's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna last forever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Things are supposed to happen. Honestly, I embrace it. I'm like, yep, things gonna happen. We're gonna get through it, and then move on with our lives, man.
Hmm. They say when life throws you lemons,
Mm-hmm.
make lemonade. Make some damn lemonade.
Yup.
Yeah, because if you can wake up another day, try again.
Try
They
again.
say, they say if you fall down, make sure you land on your back, cause you can see up, you can get up. Huh? You can get up. That's what Les Brown said.
Yeah.
You can get up. Don't stay there forever, cause if you stay there, you'll never get back up.
Exactly.
Bounce back like a basketball on that court, man. Get your ass back up and get back in the game. Huh? After
Yeah.
you scrape your ankle, twist your ankle, scrape your elbow, don't stop there. You in the
Mm-hmm.
game now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause ain't nobody gonna get it for you.
sure ain't. If you don't see that hand, pulling your ass up, grab
Mhm.
your other hand, pull your damn self up.
You're right.
Huh? Cheer yourself up. Yeah. People don't, cause a lot of people don't like to see you do good, man. They don't see, they don't like to see you do good
Mm-hmm.
because they know the better you do, the more competition you is for them.
And the thing I don't realize about that, and what always baffled me, is like usually people with that mindset aren't even where they're headed anyway. So it's like you taking extra time to prey on my downfall or hate or whatever the case may be, but you not even where you supposed to be.
And not doing anything with yourself or your
Come on
time.
now.
Same 24 hours
Come on
that
now.
he gave you, he gave me,
Yeah.
right?
In a lot of cases, less responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you got, you know what I mean? You can have all these bills, all this responsibility in the world and still make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
It highlights their failures.
Yep. And it highlights the person too.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people, they will want what you have, but don't
Hmm.
understand what it takes to be in the position that you're in.
And even if they had it, they couldn't handle it.
They couldn't stand in
Mm-hmm.
it. Your shoes too big. Your shoes be too big
Mm-hmm.
for them to feel. And when
It's
they
fact.
and when they look at it like, damn, he make that thing look real easy. But you don't
Mm-hmm.
see all these thousands of dollars or whatever else when it comes all these damn bills and stuff
Yep.
that you gotta keep up and
Mm-hmm.
keep your mind, keep stay level headed, not crashing out,
Mm-hmm.
not taking in all the negativity. You know what I'm saying? You got to put up a shield. Sometimes you
Yep.
got to put up a shield to the negativity, even if it
They,
comes from people that you love.
that'd be the hardest part
Yeah,
because they have the access to you.
yeah. They have close access to you, and then a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times you might feel the words that they're saying. We okay. We attach emotions to certain words, right?
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel a certain type of way.
Right.
So when somebody that you love tells you something, even if they downing something that you really want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take that, and it's kind of like gonna put water on your fire,
Right.
right? It put water on your fire. So now when you go back at it, you like, damn, I don't really think I wanna keep doing it because that person that didn't have the same outlook or the same information that you had said
Mm-hmm.
something about it, but they never did it in their life. Yeah, so they put your flame out
Mm-hmm.
when they don't even have a flame going for themselves.
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's
Yeah.
that's why it's crazy. Like I've noticed the older I get, the less I'm around people, certain
Mm-hmm.
people. Like my friend group shrinks.
Yeah.
And I used to think my whole life, like, yeah, I got all these friends, I got all these people, but they just falling off, falling off, falling off, going towards my goals, passions, this falling off. And I'm like, why
Mm-hmm.
is that? And like you said, like when you're on your path, some people just can't come with you.
Yeah, they not meant to. They was only supposed
Mm-hmm.
to be in your life at that point in time.
Right.
And if you held on to it, if you held on to that when you know it was uh, a broken relationship, you're gonna carry the torment behind that.
Mm-hmm. Not them.
The longer you keep it, it's like a boat anchor,
Mm-hmm.
right? Those damn things are very heavy,
Yeah.
and when they're put down, like on those big ships, you can't even move the ship.
Mm-hmm. And the ship is heavy.
Yes, the ship is heavy, but when that anchor is down, that ship ain't
It
going nowhere.
ain't moving. Yeah.
Right? Ain't
Right.
going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dead weight of the people that we keep in our life that ain't serving us no damn purpose at all.
Mm. Mm.
All right?
Right. Mm. Man, done
Cut
said
their
something
ass
right
off
there.
and gone on your way. Let them, they don't have any season. That's why, man, I kind of like, man, shit. When I was going through my little thing,
Mm.
when I stopped messing with all that stuff, people just eliminate their damn self because I wasn't out there to give away free stuff, basically. So I
Mm.
can catch up with you this time about some money that you owe me or
Mm.
whatever else. I was like, man, fuck it. If you owe me, you owe me. I don't even want it back. Whatever. I'm
Mm.
done with it.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. I don't want nothing else to do with it.
And look at how more fulfilling your life is now
Hmm.
in the long term
And
by making.
I can't even sit around nobody that's still in the life that I was in.
Come on, man. Not even just that. People with a certain mindset, I can't be around. If you have a defeatist, negative outlook on life, I can't be around you.
Hmm.
Because I'm going to try to encourage you one or two times. And by that third time, it's still, oh, it's me. And hey, it's been real.
Yeah.
I can't afford that
Hmm.
because we looking at two different worlds.
Yeah.
I don't see the world like that. I see the world as endless possibilities to do whatever I'm trying to set my mind to do. That's how I see it.
And it drains your energy.
Exactly.
It drains your energy.
Yeah, it does.
It's a lot of energy sucking ass people out
Yo, come on, man. It really is. Like, when my biggest goal in life is to be resourceful to people. I want people to be able, I want to be of value to people. You know what I mean? Um, when I'm talking to people, I want them to be inspired or have a new idea or learn something or they didn't know before. I don't want to call somebody and they like, damn, there go Mike again, sad as hell, talking about, life ain't good and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? That's never been me.
that cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That cycle of that mindset keeps them stuck for the rest of
Yep.
their life.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people feel certain ways about themselves or their situations, and to change those situations, it starts in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you gotta change the way that you're speaking to yourself.
Mm.
Right? You change the way that you're speaking to yourself to uplift your damn self.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was saying about attaching the emotions to certain things people say, a word never hurt nobody. You can't throw a word at somebody and break a bone. Right?
Right.
You can't. You can't do it. And if you could do it, you got superpowers or some shit. You should be on Marvel or something, right?
Yeah. Word, man.
Yeah. Serious though. Serious though. You should be the new Marvel. Like you should be Word Man. Coming out now. All action. Through words. For real. But as kids, we attach emotions to everything. Your
Mm-hmm.
parents tell you no when you know you want to something, you start crying. You attaches emotions to no,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That I can't have this. I can't have this. No, you can't have this. Just start crying. So that no, you attach that emotion to it. Somebody say I don't like you when you're already feeling a certain way about yourself. It makes you
Mm.
feel even worse, right?
Right.
So you don't like me, so that's why I don't like myself,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So it's the words. But if like I said, if the words could hurt, you will bleed or break a bone, but it don't. It's
Yeah.
all about how you process it.
Yeah.
If it's not meant to be processed, push that shit back out.
Yeah.
Eliminate it. I'll be like, oh, okay. I don't even must want to hear it, because if
Yeah.
you put it in and you can't push it back out, then you're gonna feel bad about yourself.
That's valid. And you also you're responsible for how you respond to what people say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, them saying it doesn't mean you have to react or have to acknowledge it. Like,
Oh,
cause
it's
that,
true.
yeah, cause even if you're right, even if it is true,
Opinion.
it's an opinion. Nothing is like, the only facts are the things that are in observable reality that have been tested, that people know about. You know what I'm saying? We breathe air. That's a fact. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But somebody's opinion
That's
can have truth to it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's 100% fact, because that's one perspective.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, let's get to this one. How do you define success now versus when you were younger?
When I was younger, success to me was a bunch of money and doing whatever you want to do, and you know what I'm saying, a bunch of women and all that stuff. Nowadays, success to me is learning, evolving, teaching, growing.
Mm-hmm.
I learn more so now that money is a tool
Mm-hmm.
to access more time that we all need.
Freedom.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Slick. So yeah, it's night and day difference. I think of success completely different than when I did when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
You're supposed to. That's the part of growth. You
Mm-hmm.
know, if we thought the same way when we were younger than we did now, there's a problem.
Yeah, you should think success is being able to party, being able to go buy anything that you wanted when you want it. Wake up
Mm-hmm.
at the time of the day. You ain't got nothing to worry about
Mm-hmm.
until you get older. Then you have way more responsibility, and your younger self couldn't withstand the person that you're becoming now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like why I wanted to get like my truck driver license, my real estate license. I just got the broker's license and published books because it kind of hit different. Like success hit different. And getting
Mm-hmm.
older hit different, especially when you feel like you done wasted so much time
Tell me
with
about
and doing stuff that really wasn't meaningful and wasn't really creating nothing that was going to take care of your generation.
it. Mm-hmm.
So,
100%.
so it kind of pushes you to be like, hey man, it's your time. You be looking at the time like, damn, where did it go?
Mm.
It's still moving. But is you gonna move?
Mm.
Or are you gonna stay right there where you at
Yeah,
and
man.
let everything pass you by?
And that would be unfortunate. But a lot of people make that decision because it's the easy one to make.
Hmm. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy to sit around and not do nothing with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to watch TV all day. It's easy to play video games all day.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to talk down on yourself all day
Mm.
or tell yourself, I can't do this because it's raining outside.
Mm.
In the Bible, it said, one of the Proverbs, it said, there's a lion out there. So it's saying it's a lion out there. That means I'm scared to go outside.
Mm.
Unexpected opportunity. I don't know what's out there, so I don't want to go out there. The same thing
Mm.
in your comfort zone. You would rather sit there. You would rather sit there working a dead end job or whatever you're doing that's really not progressing you nowhere in your life,
Mm.
and do that for the rest of your life till you 80, 70, 80 years old, and then you want to start living, right? Because
Mm.
the whole time you were scared, so now you got a little up in age, and now it's like, damn, I want to go outside now. I wonder if he's around. Is the line around the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You want
Yeah.
to test it instead of testing it when you was younger, when you was more fierce, when you was more fit, when you was more focused, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And going out there and saying, man, I don't give a damn who's outside. I'm finna go through this thing and I'm finna make it happen no matter what.
Yeah. And honestly, it makes it easy when you have like-minded people around you.
Hmm.
That I'm so blessed and fortunate that I have the parents that I have. They weren't content with just regular stuff. They always went and got their work. They always went out there and got it and traveled and enjoyed life and did things.
Hmm.
So being around that and this, like that's in me too. Like I'm like I worked jobs that I was miserable at, and you know what I did? I got the hell up out of there. Like I'm not finna stay. Like I'm gonna make sure that I'm straight and I set something up. But I'm gone.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get my worth out here because I'm valuable.
Yeah.
And being around people like that really instill that confidence, that self belief that you can do that. So
Hmm.
yeah, man.
That's true. The right people in your corner plays a big contributing role in your life and the way that you feel about yourself.
Yeah, it does.
Because if you're around 8 successful people,
You gonna be the ninth one. Yep.
right? And it's all
Yep.
about the mindset. It's all about the things that they're showing you, the things that they're teaching you, and all of the information that they're processing around you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their work ethic, they showing you that it's more to life than just sitting there not doing anything. Because
Yep.
if you want to be told on a log or whatever else for the rest of your life, they are gonna get you away from them.
Yeah.
So surrounding yourself with the right people is a it's a big thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big thing. All right, let's hit real talk and reflection.
Okay.
If you could go back and speak to your younger self, what would you say?
I say you got a tough road ahead of you, my guy. So everything is played out the way that it would in present day, right? Nothing's changed, nothing's altered. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know exactly how my life is from that point to this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, hey man, you got a tough road ahead of you, but you built for it. You're gonna do good. I honestly, everything played out the way it was supposed to. So I would just be like, man, just do what you got to do. Just keep doing what you got to do, man. Because those lessons, those failures became a winning situation in the end. So I wouldn't change anything, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I just tell myself to, hey, be ready for it.
Yeah. I would tell my younger self, it really ain't too much that you can't achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from the noise.
Mm.
Don't feel don't feel you're not good enough,
Mm.
right? Because of
Mm.
your environment. Whatever you feel in your heart that's pushing you, go do it.
Mm.
Go do it. And keep your ass in school. Yeah, because that's one of the dumbest damn things I did as a kid. From elementary all the way to my senior year, right?
Mm.
I was an A honor roll student. I got A's. I rarely got a B on my report card. And my mama she used to always say, "Oh, I want you to be an accountant, to be an accountant," because like I would the math, it would just I see it, the formula, then I got it. Everything I would do all my work, like I would do my homework coming home. I try to in the class, we got a couple minutes, everybody sitting there talking, bullshitting around. I'm doing my homework, right? Because I used to love to go to school. I used to cry when I couldn't go to school. I used to cry to go to school because I know like schools, like learning. I used to love to learn everything that I could growing up.
Mm.
But when I was already kind of, I was messing up a little bit, like in elementary school, because that's when I really started. I started selling weed and shit. And high school, I started selling the other stuff.
Mm.
And junior year, I missed shit. I missed damn near the whole year of school.
Damn.
Hmm. I got suspended the last day because I came to school. I beat the shit out of this boy. The last day of school, I beat him up pretty bad too. Like I had blood all over me, all over my shoes.
Damn.
I slammed him into the locker, busted his head all up. He couldn't even stand up.
Mm.
All over something somebody said because he was talking trash about me, and I was trying to uphold the image,
Mm.
right? And so they arrested my ass. I got a assault and battery, and but
Damn.
I was getting searched
At school?
at school. Yeah.
Damn.
So 10th grade, the end of ninth grade, all the way till um till 12th grade, I got searched every day. the dean, McGovern,
Mm.
used to search me every day because they used to talk. Well, yeah, school. He's selling weed and stuff in school, and they sell pills and all that mess in school. And I used to have little boys in the bathroom, the lunchroom. I had set up in there and have somebody sitting there serving them, and I'd be sitting at the table and
Mm.
letting them do the thing. And like I used to do a lot of stupid stuff, and I got I got arrested for that. The junior year, they suspended me 10 days the beginning of the year.
Mm.
So when everybody started this day, I was suspended 10 days, so I couldn't start till my 10 days
Dang.
was over. So I'm already 10 days behind than everybody else.
Mm.
And I was still with the shit because I didn't really want to go to school no more. Because I already made my mind up that I was gonna be a drug dealer.
Mm.
So I come to school. It's about a 2 months in. It's about 2 months in. I come to school. I got about 200 goddamn Zanny bars, about $1,200 cash. I was booming that day. The day moved a little bit. Dude followed my ass. He followed my ass around there, and I got caught with the pills. I got caught with the pills and the money, and I
Damn.
called Auntie Gussie. So I give you a rundown before we get out of there. So basically, a boy called me, and he was
Mm.
like, "I'm in the wraparound." So I was like, "All right, I'll meet you in the wraparound." I said, "How many you want?" He said, "I want 50 of them." So I said, "All right, I got you." So
Mm.
I go to the wraparound, and I go in there with some they was them boys. They used to wear the skaters, them Jinko pants, and all that stuff, right? So
Mm.
they smoking cigarettes in the hallway. So I didn't see the dean behind me.
Bold.
He don't follow my ass. I ain't even see him. But it kind
Mm.
of made me seem like he was the one that wanted the pill because somebody started buying them like regularly. Every day I came to school, they buy like 20 of them. You know what I
Mm.
mean? They were just buying them up. And he followed me, but I didn't see him. So it was a door, then another door. So when I came through that damn door, I smelled the smoke. I'm like, damn, y'all in here smoking cigarettes, man. Y'all know damn well not to be, you know what I'm saying, smoking no cigarettes out here. But we were smoking weed and shit there. But we were smoking the little couple of area. But they sitting there smoking the cigarettes, and he come walking behind me, and he like, stop, James, stop. I'm like, what the hell am I stopping for? He said, "Hey man, I seen you. I seen you." I said, "You seen me do what?" I said, "Man, you didn't see me do nothing because the boy wasn't there.
Mm.
So I didn't have nobody to give it to. I was just in the building."
Right.
And they was sitting there, they was smoking. And I'm like, "Damn, you don't smell this cigarette smoke, man. Hey man, go, you know what I'm saying, go deal with them." Right? But he
Yeah.
still after me. He like, "Stop, stop, stop." I said, "Man, I'm about to go to jail." So I take my
Damn.
phone out. And I call Auntie Gussie. But I'm a
Mm.
little bit of ways away from him. So I said, Auntie Gussie, I need you to come up to the school because my mama at work. I don't want to call my mama at the job. 'Cause my
Right.
mama way down there in Lake Yale. I don't want to call her because she already said, "I gotta come back to that school, knock your ass out," because so
She'll do it.
yeah. So I said, damn, I can't call mom. So I called my mama and I called Auntie Steen. So
Mm.
I was like, y'all come to school. They finna take me to jail. They finna take you, trying to take me to jail, trying to take me to jail. Because I was out of there. I had a lot of them damn things.
Damn.
And so he was like, stop, stop, stop. I was like, man, what the hell am I stopping for? But he had already done called the damn police. So by the time
Mm.
I came around the end of the building by the door, the police was there.
Damn.
And I was like, damn. But Auntie Gussie I said, come get me. She's like, you dirty? I said, yeah. I'm dirty as hell. I'm dirty as hell. So she get up there, Auntie Steen. They took them because she lived not too far from there, and they showed up and they had got my ass handcuffs. They don't dumped all the pills out on there, got the money and everything, and so they looking in the book trying to find the shit. But I
Mm.
see what it is, but they don't know what it is because they couldn't find what it is, and Auntie Gussie say he got asthma. Well, no, she said he got bronchitis, and that's his asthma bronchitis medicine.
Quick on the feet, boy.
Yeah,
That's
that's exactly what she said. She said he got bronchitis, and that's his medicine. He was like, so why is it in the M&M? Remember them? They used to have the little M&M
hmm
bottles. You know what I'm saying? Remember the little M&M
Yeah,
bottles?
I know what you're talking
Pop
about. Yeah,
top.
you pop that joint up. Yeah.
Yeah. So he said if this is his medicine, why is it ain't in a prescription bottle? So I had to think fast on my feet. I said, we was playing football at the bus stop, and I caught the ball and I stepped on my book bag and I broke the bottle. So I had this M&M bottle and I just put them in there.
Mm.
So dude was like, well, the aunt saying that it's his medicine, so we gonna give him back to him. And the thing say, no, they're Xanax, they're footballs. Sell them for about $4 or $5 a piece.
Yeah, he probably know because he do them.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn. I say, so this the dude that be buying them all the time. I guess he
Come
ain't got no
on.
money today. So I say, yeah, he the one. He gotta be the one that's buying them, so because he ain't got no money today. So he trying to take the whole bone. That's
Mm.
why he was following me.
Mm.
They took my ass to jail. They couldn't take the money, so I got all the money back.
Mm.
They kept the pills. I didn't really give a damn about the pills, so I told my mama that day. I said, "Mama, sign me out of school. I'm not going back."
Mm.
And then years so after that, I went to prison. But
Damn.
yeah, it's crazy. But here you go. What advice would you give to someone trying to break out of survival mode and build something real?
Change your mindset. You know, it starts with the mind. You know, have a positive mindset. Have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, execute your plan. You know, things happen and it might not go according to plan, but as long as you have a blueprint of what it is that you want and how to get to what you want, for the most part, you'll get close.
Yep. Gotta have a plan, man. Gotta have a
Mm-hmm.
plan. Because a lot of times, being in survival mode, you'll do anything.
Yeah.
You'll do anything. A lot of people will betray their own family members, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll do anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
And just to set themselves back when they could have just planned, took that time out, sacrificed, and be ahead.
They'll take food off somebody else's plate, even if that person's been feeding them the whole time.
Mm.
Turn their back on
Mm.
you. So it's always about building yourself up to create generational wealth for you and your family if you want to create a legacy. You see that what they say behind me? The
Yup.
welcome legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The welcome legacy, my boy.
Yeah.
Building it behind me. Behind me for these kids.
That's what's up. That's facts.
All right. What's next for you, both in music and life?
Oh man, musically, we got a lot of things planned. I got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Got new music already loaded, locked and loaded. Projects already completed. Videos literally started shooting. So I got a lot of things going on, but that people gonna see. You know, just make sure they follow my socials. Hop Is Thrivin. You'll be able to see all that. It's coming soon. Personally, I'm gonna travel more. I plan on going to Africa next year, so that's gonna be big. You know, seeing the world and you know, building. You know, I'm in a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? So building with my lady a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, trying to start something. You know.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Long
Mm-hmm.
as they there to empower you, y'all be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There ain't no limit to it.
Yup.
No limit to it. But Traz was talking about going to Africa next year too.
Yup. Should I think as Black folks we should just step on that soil one time, just to remember where we truly came from.
Yeah, I went and got the papers to fill out for my passport.
Okay.
I ain't never I ain't never fill them out and go turn them back in. I think I need to write that on my board
Yeah.
so I can go ahead and get them done because I would love to go over there too, man.
Mhm. Yeah, man. Get your passport, bro. Like that. It just opened up a whole new realm
Hmm.
for you.
Yeah, cause you gotta. I like I say, I want to go see some different things, life, different
Mhm.
countries, and I want to go see all that stuff, man.
Yeah, man. And it starts with that paper, that piece of paper. You know, that booklet with your picture on it.
Yes, it do. I need to get it done. I'm talking about like it's been sitting there. I think I got it the beginning of the year when I went to
Mhm.
my real estate broker exam. I had got it out of the little office because they did passports there too. When I had to
Mhm.
go, had to do a worldwide background check, and they need
Right.
fingerprints and stuff. Hmm.
Okay. No, you lucky because I got mine during COVID, bro. It took them, I want to say, 4 to 5 months for me to get my passport back, bro. That John.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but that's it on them questions, man.
Okay.
It's been a good conversation we've been having on this thing, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad to pop up, show love, man. Chop it up with my big cuz, and you know what I'm saying. Let me know whenever I'll slide through again, man. Just let me know. I'll come through.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that. But like I say, this has been the Welcome Legacy podcast. I got Mike, aka Hip Hop Is Thriving, A Father's Grind, episode 5. We will be live every Wednesday, dropping more content, more real life content. Y'all please like, share, subscribe, and share this to somebody that need to be uplifted, somebody that need guidance, that need structure, that need focus. We here to help. And it's been amazing. Y'all have an amazing day and keep moving forward. Don't give up on yourself and don't give up on your family. Keep it moving.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you on your phone to tell
Okay.
you just about the upload.
Bet. All right, cuz.
All right.